Hello, it's Jesse here today, and today I'm going to be talking about breasts. I adore breasts. Others and my own, well, even though these ones are silicone. It's one of those things where I've always wanted them. In a few weeks here, I'm going to start the pills to maybe start growing my own. That should be a good time, or terrible. We'll see how that works out. Maybe its grass is greener on the other side. But yes, breasts. Unfortunately, I didn't grow any because I don't have enough estrogen in my body. Aww. Plus side is that with modern medical science, I can get the estrogen in my body. But yes, I absolutely adore them, and I'm really looking forward to growing my own. But these ones, silicone. So, I guess maybe we should give a quick chat about those, because there's going to be lots of people out there that might be cross-dressers or bigender or transgender, or for whatever reason, they're looking at the websites, looking at the silicone breast forms and thinking, maybe I want a set of those. So I'll tell you the story about mine. I got my first ones 15 years ago. I ordered them online. They're like $150, $200. They're not cheap. But I got them and I picked them up, and they had weight to them, and they didn't feel like nylons filled with birdseed. They didn't feel like clothes stuffed in there. I put them in my bra. Oh my goodness, so amazing. You have that weight in there, you have a bounce, you have a feel, and they just look so much better. They look 100% realistic. I mean, assuming you pick the right size, which is one of the plus sides of being a cross-dresser, bigender person or something like that. When we don't grow our own breasts and we have to buy them to fill our bras, is that you get to select a size. I either go for a flat chest A cup, a C cup, or an F cup like I am today, because I'm a rather broad-chested girl, so I can handle slightly bigger breasts on them, and they don't look too ridiculous. Because one of the things is I don't want to look too ridiculous. Most of the time, I'm using a C cup. It's just easier to get around with. And that's one of those things that I might have to give up once I start HRT and growing my own. Because since I'm an older girl, once the estrogen kicks in, I'm probably only going to get an A or a B cup at the end of the day, which is smaller than I would care for. C would be pretty awesome. D, perfect. Bigger? No, not really. C, D, really good size for me. But I probably won't grow those. And I won't have the same option to swap the size, because right now, if one top doesn't look good, I can always change out the breasts, which is a huge plus side, right? But once I have my own, Now, once I get my own, if they're a little undersized, there's lots of push-up bras and everything else. And one of the plus sides is that if I don't have a bra on, and I can maybe even just wear a sports bra and tighten them up in a bit, I can still look a bit more like a guy, because I'm still bigender. I don't hate being a guy. I just way prefer being a woman. And yeah, so that's one of the things I'm going to have to give up. But if I don't get the size that I'd ideally like, it might mean in a few years the silicone might be going on the inside of my body. That's just one of those things I'm going to have to consider. I guess I should start saving my pennies. Wait, I'm in Canada. My nickels. Just so that I can maybe, if I really want to, spend the $8,000 on these, because the government will cover bottom surgery. They will cover voice therapy. And they won't cover these. So, could always be worse, right? At least if I decide to get the bottom surgery, that one's covered. Well, I suppose that's all I had to say today about breasts. You can always head over to my blog at jesseg.ca. I finally got the domain for that one after 8 years of writing on it. There's lots of stuff I've been developing those over the years, and you can see how I developed from a cross-dresser into a bigender woman. And that's always where I'm going to be continuing my journey. And then all my other social stuff will be down there. I guess there's the YouTube, like, and subscribe, but comment. I love when people comment on stuff, because then I can respond, we can have a conversation, and I can let people guide me to where I should be going and what I should be talking about. So, that's Jesse signing off for another day. Thank you for watching.